Game number 2 is underway here. Santa Maria and Brownsville Pace are going to go at it as they win the tip-off. It's going to be an early 3 for Santa Maria. That's something they did back in game 1. Shot 3s, and that helped them with a huge win over Raymondville. Not able to convert. It's going to be number 23 there for the Brownsville Pace. The Vikings, it's going to be Tejerina up and over for 3 points as they get on the board first here early. That gets stolen back by Rudder as he's going to take it up to the basket. No good, and he's going to be fouled up for 2 points. And Rudder's going to be heading back to the free throw line to attempt 2 shots that he's going to be working with. And Rudder's going to make 1 of 2, and that's going to be rebounded there by Santa Maria. That's Ibarra with the ball right now, passing it over to his teammate, Rivera. Gutierrez with the basketball, trying to make something happen here for the Cougars out of Santa Maria High School, as the Vikings are just applying the pressure, and Rudder's going for a steal but able to kick it out to his teammate. It's going to be number 15 now, Ramirez, working with the basketball, trying to get away with the one-on-one pressure as he gets it over to Rudder, and that gets stolen back by Rivera all by himself, covered up by 2 Vikings. And that's going to be a traveling call, and it's going to go to Brownsville Pace as they're going to keep possession. Raymond or Santa Maria now with the basketball, trying to make something happen. As they had to tuck in the hoodie. Can't have that just loose as a goose out there. And the floater is not going to count there by Santa Maria. That was number 24 in the attempt, Ibarra. As that gets out of bounds, and now the Vikings have the ball back. Looking for something to happen. Rudder with the 3-pointer going over the back of the backboard. It's going to be Santa Maria's basketball with 16:09 left to play. And just a minute left, and we're going to have second team come back on to the court. And the first foul of the night here for the Vikings is going to go to Garcia as they fouled Rivera. He's going to be kicking it out to his teammates on the corner on the right side for a 3-pointer, no good. They're going to have the fast break layup, and shot's going to be missed. They're going to find a way to put it back into the basket. It's going to be number 5, Garcia, into the points there. As the big man, Guardado, is going to have the basketball now. As the second team's ready to come back on, already down 5 minutes in the ball game. Rutter's going to try to go for 2 points, and the officials are going to stop it there now. As the second team for the Brownsville Pace Vikings and the second team for the Santa Maria Cougars are going to come onto the court. As Brownsville Pace leads 8-0, second team's now back on. They're going to have 5 minutes of play just before they got to go back to the sideline and take a breather. And the first team comes back on. Santa Maria Cougars with the basketball as Agado gets it stolen just for him. And he's going to take it all the way down to the basket to get into the double digits. As the Brownsville Pace Vikings hit 10 points and the Cougars are so scoreless as they try and look for something to work. As the Vikings have been playing phenomenal defense so far. Let's see for the second team to allow a point here, unforeseeable as they get a block. And that goes to Guajardo, lobbing it up to his man, no good. He's gonna rethink the lob and come back to reset the offense as he gets the shot back from the three. That's not gonna land. That was Agado. Just had the fast break, not able to get the three to land. As Cougars had an opportunity there, not able to convert. And up and over for number 21, the big man down low is Villarreal. As he gets 2 points there for the Vikings to make it 12-0. They're now leading 12 points with 13:02 and counting here in half number 1. Another fast break here. It's going to be Guajardo going up for 2 points. It's now 14-0. The Vikings leading the Cougars. Trying to take it all to himself, and he's going to do it. That's number 1, Gracias. He's going to have 2 points, and we're going to have the official call him back. Looks like he stepped over the line just as he passed the ball in. That's number 24 for the Vikings, Fortinelli, making a mistake. Just as the Cougars got on the board, they're going to have the ball right back. The 14-12 deficit, a 14-2 deficit. And the defense by Brownsville Pace is being played phenomenally. That's numbers the 00 Delgado. The nice defense down in the paint. As Fortinelli's going to have another shot on a fast break, and he's going to miss it. Now Delgado's going to go up for 3, and he's going to get that one to land. So now the Vikings 17-2. Is their lead with 11:30 left to play. And a nice easy layup there, able to evade a couple defenders, is going to be number 11, Gutierrez. The hard worked for 2 points. Delgado looking for the no-look pass over to his teammate Guajardo, not going to get it. As he's going to shoot a deep 2, and that's going to miss. Back to the Vikings. The ball goes southbound. And up, and he's going to get fouled. That's number 3, Guajardo getting fouled. And he's going to be headed to the free throw line for 2 shots in his back pocket to work with, as they're already leading 17-4 with 10:24 and counting left to play in half number 1. converting both shots makes it 19-4 the score as we head into the 10-minute mark. And here the first team comes back on for the Vikings and for the Cougars. Here in game number 2 of 4. Santa Maria with the basketball looking to make something happen here as they're down by 15. Able to get loose, not able to convert though. He's going to have a second chance and he's going to go up for the shot. And I wonder if they're going to count it. Now they are going to count the 2 points there, so it's going to be an and one conversion if he can convert it here in this next shot. It's number 24, Ibarra, with the shot missing. Keep it at 19-6, and now only 13 points separates these two teams as Garcia goes up, and now a three-pointer as he gets fouled. Number 15, Ramirez, is going to be headed to the free throw line with 3 shots in his back pocket, getting fouled at the three-point line. As we await shot number 1. Two shots of the 3 convert here for two of 3 convert for Ramirez. This is now 21-6, and the Cougars have the basketball going up for a shot, no good. Rudder with the basketball with the rebound, passing it over, shot no good. Another missed layup by Munoz this time. First time we call his name in the ball game. Rudder able to steal the basketball, and the official's going to give it back to Santa Maria. The Vikings did not, or weren't able to keep possession of that last one. And they believe that's Ibarra stepping up to the free throw line and missing it. As they get second chance points, and Rudder's going to get the rebound but pass it over to his teammate right away. It's number 15, Ramirez. As Munoz takes a shot. Rudder takes a shot and misses. It's going to go right back to the Vikings as it rolls out of bounds. 21-6, the score remains. Step back 3. Thought twice about it. It's going to go back and play for Garcia as he's going to miss that, having to travel an adventure down to the paint and double team him. He's going to evade that double team. Trying to Euro step his way to the basket. No good. He's going to have second chance points given right back to him, and that's going to be put up by number 11, Rivera. That's going to do it here for the subs for the first team. So now the subs are going to come in for the last 5 minutes of half number 1, just before we go into halftime. On the court for the Vikings is Fortinelli, Guajardo, Villarreal, and Delgado. As for the Cougars of Santa Maria, we got Lugo, Morales, Gracias, and Zambiego. And Gutierrez, who just shot the 3 points to put 9 more points on the board here or 3 more points on the board for Santa Maria. Now Delgado gets his points and his fair share of the basketball game as they have 2 more points on the board to make it 26-11. With 3:45 left to play and counting here in half number 1. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Too much power on the pass there to the teammate from Delgado to Fortinelli. It's going to go back to the Cougars with 3:20 and counting. Now it's going to be a nice put-up shot there by Gutierrez to shrink in the lead. As Fortinelli takes a deep 3, not going to get it to land. That was Guajardo, excuse me. Now coast to coast for the Cougars, no good. Blocked once again, up for the shot. And they're going to get fouled, and that's going to go back the other way to Brownsville pace. Fortinelli kicking it out to Guajardo. Now the man down in the corner with a shot, no good. As it's rebounded by the Cougars and another foul's called. With 2:29 left to play here in half number 1. Three-pointer there by number 1, Gracias. Is going to put the Cougars down with only 10 points of the Vikings. As they're going to look for Fortinelli in the corner for the three-pointer, and that's going to land. The Brownsville pace gets on the board once again, 29-15, excuse me. As the ball gets stolen back, it's going to be number 1 up for the layup. Fast break, no good. Agado missing that one. Another steal by Fortinelli. He's going to go to Guajardo for an easy 2 points to make it 31-15 with under a minute left here to play in half number 1. And Gracias is going to pull up for another 3, no good. As the Vikings get the ball back in their turn, they're going to shoot a 3, and that one's going to land. I believe that is number 3, Guajardo, with the three-pointer. This time we're going to have a blocking foul called. I believe they're going to take that to the free throw line. That's number 21. Headed there for Santa Maria. Mr. Lugo gonna have 2 shots in his back pocket with 15 seconds left to go. As the first shot misses, he has 1 more to go. And the second shot lands to make it 16, so 31-16. He just threw up a Hail Mary to Delgado, and that's not going to land. So 34-16 is the final score here in the first half. We're going to have 5 minutes on the clock, and we'll be right back with half number 2 here on Real Sports Live. So stay tuned and stay with us for the second half of the Warriors, or the Vikings versus the Cougars.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Ro Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And welcome back to Real Sports Live. Half number 2 is going to get underway here in just any second now, as we're going to reset the clock and put 20 minutes on the board. And the team's going to come back on here, the starters for the Cougars and for the Vikings. Minutes as half number 2 is underway here with the Brownsville Pace Vikings and the Santa Maria Cougars facing off. First team up, and the first shot by number 5 Garcia is going to count for the Vikings as they go up 36-16 and a 20-point differential here in game 2 of 4. Next game up is going to be Harlingen Team 1 versus Brownsville Veterans. Scheduled to start at 7:30, followed by Harlingen 1 once again, as they have back-to-back games, 7:30 and 8:30. Game number 2 for Harlingen is going to be played against Nicky Rowe. So they're going to have Brownsville Veterans and Nicky Rowe playing 7:30 and 8:30 here. And that's up next on Real Sports Live. Right now we're going to focus on this one. Vikings and Cougars playing a good game so far. Good defense on both sides of the ball as Santa Maria goes up for the basketball and not able to get it to land. Second chance points as well as Garcia steals that back all for himself and now passes it off to his teammate. Gonna double take that 3 and it's gonna land. That's gonna be 3 points on the board for the Vikings as we try to wait till he turns around so we can make out the number in the back of his jersey. That was Munoz with the 3, and now number 21 Leauge for the Cougars is going to have 2 points of his own and a 3 once again, back-to-back 3s here for the Vikings. It's going to be number 3 Guajardo. Excuse me, that's number 15 Ramirez. Shooting that last 3 for Brownsville Pace as he bulldozes his way through and tries to make an effort to go up into the basket for 2 points. It's going to be number 25 there. That was actually number 5, Garcia, as that extends the lead from 46 to 18 and a 26-point differential. With 17, 13, and counting here in game 2 of 4. And a foul is going to go on number 5 of the Warriors, or excuse me, the Cougars. It's going to be Gutierrez with the foul as he gets his own rebound right back. And the score remains 46-20 as the ball rolls out of bounds. And Munoz wasn't able to get it in time. It's going to be inbounded by Gracias. And the Santa Maria Cougars have the ball right now. And top of the key 3, no good, but a rebound. And a bit of miscommunication as Garcia is able to keep that in play for his Vikings and pass it off to his teammate Tejirena, who has Munoz in the corner with a shot, and that ball gets stolen by Rudder. And top of the key once again, no good for Zambiego. And a double dribble called on the Vikings. It's going to go back to Santa Maria. That was number 23 called on it. Tijerina. As the Cougars trying to look for some more points. Haven't been able to find them lately, and that's going to be a foul. And it's just going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to bring in the subs. With 15 minutes on the dot left to play here in half number 2, Brownsville Pace is leading 46-20 after team number 1. After the first team came on to the court, now team number 2, the second team, the subs, have their shot for 5 minutes. Which they're gonna blow, and that's not gonna matter. It's gonna be 0-0. Delgado kicking it out to his teammate Guajardo. And they find them for a deep 3 after the free throw line. No good for number 21 Villarreal. As the Cougars now have the ball back, trying to make something happen with 26 points. The difference between them and the Vikings. As Delgado gets a steal, lobbing it over to Guajardo. He's gonna find his man, back to Guajardo in the corner for the 3 and fading away. That's gonna go in with nothing but the net to follow through. 49-20 is the score now. 13:45 and counting in half number 2. And a 3-pointer right there for Santa Maria is going to be courtesy of number 24, Ibarra. Able to get down to land with a 3 of his own. Showing the Vikings he can do it as well. Now Fortinelli with a 3 in and out. Toilet boating. Coming back out. Now a nice 2-pointer there by Rivera is going to fall in the basket as it rolls off of his fingers. It's now a 49-25 point ball game. And the Vikings now just shooting 3s the last couple of shots. Santa Maria trying to do the same thing to stay in the ball game. They get a nice little 2-point jumper that does not land. That was number 21 on the shot, Mr. Lugo. As Delgado gets his own shot of 3, no good. And an up down there, and it's going to be given back to the Vikings on the other side of the court. So they don't got to travel much. Only traveling has to be done is the basketball into the basket. And we'll see if they can get that to convert. Guajardo with the basketball now. Over to Delgado and Fortinelli. But the bounce pass, not gonna go smoothly, but they're gonna keep it in play. And a jump ball is gonna be called. It's gonna go over to the Cougars. With 11:40 and counting here in half number 2. As Guajardo and Delgado now the 2-man, 2-on-1 drill. They did that a lot in practice. To see it coming into the ball game, 51-25 is the score here. As that goes out of bounds, it's going to go back to the Cougars out of Santa Maria High School with 11:54. As a 10-minute mark hit, and we're going to be getting the first team back on the court. The man who started the second half is going to come back on. For the Vikings, that's going to be number 5, Garcia, alongside Rudder, Ramirez, and Tijerina, and Munoz. Armita's up with the 3, or the deep 2, no good as they keep it in play, and they're gonna bounce it off a Cougar to keep possession of it. As Munoz gets up and over for 2 points. Makes it a 58-27 ball game. With 8:47 left to play and counting. Bit of commotion down in the paint. The Vikings are able to come out with it. That's Munoz with the basketball. Over to Rudder for a deep 2 as that goes in and out. And then Armidas now puts it back on as he misses that one as well. And Garcia comes for clean it up. And it's not going to go as Rudder gets chance number 5 here. Shot number 5 in that one possession here for the Vikings, and it lands to make it 60-27. And another stolen ball. This time it's number 20, Munoz with it. Heading to the basket, no good. The Vikings are going to give him an opportunity to reset the offense as it looks like they're going man-to-man coverage here. And just switching off when it feels necessary. As we have a jump ball, it's going to go over to Brownsville pace. Another foul on the floor. It's going to keep it to the Brownsville pace side of things here as they're on the north side now going. And a deep 3 is no good as they get the rebound. Munoz with it, going up and over. And that's 2 more points on the board for the Vikings. Make it 62-27. That's going to put number 5, Gutierrez, at the free throw line. For 2 shots, he's going to miss number 1. And he has another chance. And he gets number 2 to land to make it 62-28. As now Tejerina gets his 2 points to make it 64-28. With under 6 minutes left to go here. A lob pass over to Gutierrez is not going to keep it in play here for the Cougars as the Vikings have the ball back once again. In the corner, Munoz has it. Now Tejerina with his deep 3, no good. As he gets his own rebound, able to come back to him. And now passes it off to his teammate. That goes out of bounds, and now the Cougars have the ball back as the subs come into the game with exactly 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. 64-28. Brownsville pace is leading over the Santa Maria Cougars. Santa Maria now at the free throw line with 2 shots to go for. That's number 35, Morales, at the free throw line. As he gets both to land, it's going to be 30-64. 34-point difference as the Vikings look to extend it with under 3:30 left to play now. And the second team's back on. As Fortinelli goes up for it and bulldozing his way into the basket, he gets there to make it 66-30. And a backwards pass to Fortinelli, and able to get that to land somehow, some way, to make it 68-30 now with 2:51 left to play. As that now goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to Santa Maria. Or excuse me, Brownsville Pace. It was out on Santa Maria. As Delgado's all by himself up, and that goes for 2 more points to make it 70-30 now. As Harlingen High School scouting out their opponent already. The Vikings, they're up next to play. Should be a good one on our hands. So we're gonna have it live for you here in Harlingen, Texas. Santa Maria, no shot, no good. He goes back up for a 3, no good there for the Vikings. 1:50 left to play, and he's gonna get fouled on his way up. That's number 24, Ibarra, heading to the free throw line after getting fouled for 2 shots in his back pocket. One shot converted there for Ibarra. Now the Vikings have the ball back on their side of the court with under a minute left to play. Delgado has it, passing it around to teammates as they find a shot for 2 points. That's number 21 there, Villarreal, with the basket to make it 72-31. 30 seconds now left on the board. The Vikings might just pass it around to finish it off here. As they're doing exactly that, you got the fans clapping, and the officials are going to call it with 3 seconds left to play. At the 72-31 win here for Brownsville Pace. As they're going to be back up next on the court here in just a bit. I'm Brandon Guzman with Real Sports Live. We'll be right back with game number 3, Harlingen Team 1 versus the Brownsville Pace Vikings. Up next on Real Sports Live.